Hey there, it's your guide here, Big Daddy Hopp. We are ready to go into episode 4 of our Myleague Expansion Challenge. And I don't know if you've seen the updates that's been coming out, but it looks like next gen is going to have a completely different setup for Myleague. This is going to be fun. We're going to keep this series going, but once I move over to next gen, we're going to have to restart the Myleague challenge and start from scratch there on something like that. So we'll see what's going on. But let's go ahead and see where the Sonics are. Remember, we were ready for the playoffs. Well, I got bad news. I accidentally hit a button while I was trying to shut off the recording, and the playoffs ended up happening, as you can see. So you look at some of the surprises. I'm kind of surprised to see Grizzlies versus Sixers. Despite Grizzlies being the #1 seed in the West, I did not expect them to make it all the way through, especially if they were going to have to play an LA team in the Western Conference Finals. So that was kind of a surprise there too. In the East, Milwaukee getting knocked off by Brooklyn in the semifinals, major surprise. So it was definitely interesting to see how these playoffs worked out. Philadelphia wins the series. So now we're getting ready to start the offseason. Now, if you remember, the end of the season, we went 40-42, finished the season on a 6-game losing streak, which just terrible. I mean, what can you expect? Terrible finish, despite Yogi Ferrell, Michael Porter Jr., Gary Payton II, even Boban and Marvin having really solid growth, and Andre Iguodala playing a great role off the bench. Didn't matter. We had a very terrible finish to the year. Missed the playoffs by 5 games. Of course, the Grizzlies, went on a big streak at the end and managed to get past the Lakers and Clippers to get the #1 seed, and after that, they were off to the races. As you can see, we scored 104 a game. We averaged 51 rebounds a game, which the centers we have, that's the way it should have happened. But we only got 18.5 assists a game, and that's low. If you're scoring 104 a game, you ought to be in the mid-20s in assists. You ought to be trying to pass the ball around. Chemistry was only 51%. That had a lot to do with that. So I'm hoping that we can do well in the draft and in free agency. So let's do this off season. Let's see where we're at and see how it goes. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is hit that button. It skips all the way through to whatever's next. Player retirements. As you can see, not really surprised here the guys that retired. I hate that Corver. We took a flyer on him in the draft, but he retired. But the good thing is that opens up a roster spot without having to worry about paying out money or anything. Redick retires. Bellini. Crawford, Chandler, Haslam, Nene, Ariza. Okay. So those are the guys that retired. League meetings. Look at some of these possible. Why is draft lottery 3 out of the 5 things? I don't understand that. Anyway, everything got rejected. At least there wasn't a major change to any of the shot clock. I remember one year we had a shot clock change, and my team went from averaging 117 a game to 93 a game because the shot clock was pushed up to 30, and it totally ruined everything. So I'm glad they didn't do that. League realignment. We talked a little bit about the Kansas City, New Orleans thing. It seems like more of the expansion teams ended up in the West. I'm not sure how fair that actually is. I don't know. I think I am going to move and switch Kansas City and New Orleans this year. Put New Orleans back in the West. Put Kansas City in the East. If anything, it gives us the 3 expansion teams in each conference. We didn't get them mixed up by division. That's kind of understood. There's not much you can really do there. Washington, I mean, Washington should be in the southeast. Virginia should be there, I guess. I don't know. No, Virginia and Kansas City should switch there. So now you have a division in each one. Over here, Sonics in the Northwest, that makes sense. Pacific and Southwest. You could make a case that you could try to move San Diego into the Southwest, but I think they belong in the Pacific. Vegas, I think there's got to keep those two expansion teams in that division. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so that's done. Now the lottery. Where did we fall out? Virginia's got the best chance. We 40 and 42, not exactly thrilled. We have a chance to get the number 14 pick. If we don't get a top 5 pick, I'm going to have to make some trades and try to get a top 5 pick. So we'll see how. I'm not sure I can pull that off. So we're going to see how we can go. I'm going to try and see how Jazz. No, this is expected. San Antonio. Supposed to be the Nuggets. Still is the Nuggets. I'm worried about that 14. I'm really hopeful that we'll get lucky and somebody else gets drawn in 14 and automatically jacks up into the top 3, but I'm not expecting it. So we're going to end up having to trade and use our 14 pick to try and move up. I'm more than willing to try and trade Gary Payton II or Michael Porter to move up. I really believe that could be something. Here we are. Will we get this pick or will we somebody else? Nope, we're stuck. So we are absolutely stuck. So we're going to skip the lottery results. The Bulls get the number 1 pick in the draft. That is kind of shocking. They were not expected to be the number 1, I don't think. So now, staff signing. Okay, so assistant GM, you're just basically trying to find somebody worth their salt. That's good in the business, acumen. I mean, that's really what you want. So I like this guy. I just don't know, I'm going to give him $500,000 a year. 505. Made the offer, but that's the only guy. Now, the head coach. Should we fire the head coach? Yeah, I don't like the head coach. I think we're going to fire him, and we're going to go after this guy. Now, I don't think we're going to get him. And the reason we're going after him is because he's stronger. Now, Michael Oldham, I'll keep in that spot. I'm going to keep these guys where they belong. So let's see if we... no. Always decline. I'm not giving away any. Alright, so we got our head coach and we got our GM. There's nothing else that we need. Nobody's going to get a chance to talk to our guys. Nobody. Nobody. I'm not giving up. I've got a good scout and a good trainer. I'm not giving up either one of them. That ain't going to happen. All right, catch-up scouting, whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff. Now, draft combine. Where are we wanting to focus? Well, we definitely need, Cole Anthony. I mean, look at some of these guys. That's good stuff. Pre-draft workouts. Let's look at where the draft are ranked. I want to work out Obi Toppin, Wiseman, Edwards, him, Cole Anthony, R.J. Hampton, Nesmith, Williams. Those guys are going to be around where we're at. Precious is going to be around where we're at. Sadiq Bey. Yeah, no, maybe. I got how many more invites? I don't have any more invites. Okay, so that's that. Now we're at the draft. Let's see, mock draft wise, where what's going to happen? Well, Hmm. It's really going to come down to, I mean, mm, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can't somehow, who do we got that we can trade? Who's still, oh, really? That's all I've got? I got nobody to, oh, man. Oh, man. This is going to be hard. I mean, could I possibly trade? Yeah, that's not going to work. I got nothing to work with now. Looks like I'm stuck. Man. I'm not really happy about this. I really wanted Obi Toppin. There's no way I'm going to be able to trade up to get him. So, I mean, wow. I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. There's no way to trade. I don't have anything anybody wants. And the bad thing is, you look at, I mean, I have options, but these guys are all gone. They're leaving. I mean, I'll be able to keep Porter because of the option, but because I haven't picked up the option, I can't trade him to try and move up. Iguodala, if I want to keep him, it costs me $15 million. That's okay because with the team I've got, Kai Bowman and Nigel Williams-Goss are the only two players I know I'll have. So if I pick up the option on Porter and Iguodala, I at least have a 76 and an 83 to plug in. But next year's going to be tough. You know, I'm going to have to hopefully pull something out of my hat here. Let's go to the draft, see what we can figure out. This is going to be interesting. Number 1 pick. Really? Vassell is taken number 1 overall. Huh. Interesting. Virginia Storm. Ah. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin is taken. 3rd pick. LaMelo Ball. That's not a shock. LaMelo Ball taken number 3. Who will San Diego take at the 4? Who will San Diego take at the 4? Anthony Edwards is off. All these good players leaving, and I'm sitting down here at pick 14 going, ah. All right, Okoro goes number 5 to the Knicks. Detroit at number 6 takes James Wiseman. So that's actually a good pick for them. Pacers at 7. Okongwu. Oh, man. Come on. Man. Nesmith gets taken by Kansas City at 8. Pittsburgh at 9. This is where having a good early season hurt me. Tyrese Halliburton, who was the guy we were predicted in the mock drafts to pick up, goes number 9. This is I don't know. Oh, we have a trade to announce. Interesting. 1st round pick next year and Terry Rozier to the Vipers for their number 10 pick. So now Charlotte is going to add a 2nd top 10 pick. Charlotte is being active. Who are they going to take? Elijah Hughes from Syracuse. That rhymes. That rhymes. Okay, let's see. Here we are, number 11, Phoenix. Another trade. This ought to be interesting. Myleague and the 22 first-round pick go to Phoenix. Detroit takes the number 11 pick. So Detroit gets 2 out of the top 11. Who's going to play next to Weissman? Wow. Avija from Israel. Interesting. Move on to number 12. Killian Hayes from France. All right, Washington at 13, and I have no idea. I mean, Patrick Williams. Who is left? Who is left? Oh man, Precious is still there. Yeah, let's go with him. Highest guy left. Why not? Okay. Oh, another trade. Ivan Rabb and the 15th overall pick to Charlotte. Whoa. For LaMelo Ball and the 51st pick. I think Cleveland just got a steal in this draft. LaMelo Ball getting traded. Let's skip up to our next pick because it can't get any worse. Here we are, number 52 pick in the draft. What's left? Tyler Bay is left. That may not be bad. What else we got to look from? Miles Powell. Not bad. Yeah, we're going to take Tyler Bay. We're going to need a shooting guard, especially if Gary Payton II doesn't re-sign with us. But, all right, so we got that, and I believe that's the end of our draft. So let's simulate to the end. All right. All right, so now, rookie signing. Yeah, I think we're still going to take him anyway. So there we go. We had them, team and player options. Yes, I'm going to pick up the option on both of them because I don't have a choice. How about LeBron James declining his option to go back into the free agent market? What a dude. What a dude he is. Okay. Qualifying offers. I guess I have none to make. So, there's that. All right. Moratorium day. First, let's see where we're at in our roster. This is what we have right now. So, I don't know what's going to happen now. Man, Goyer's got a huge ceiling, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe the off-season or whatever, as he goes through the... But I don't know. I'm not really thrilled with the team. We don't have any power forwards or centers. So we need to be looking for power forwards and centers. But I also don't want to pay through the nose. Golly, people want so much stinking money. Jonathan Isaac is young, but yeah, that's, man, value center right there in a lot of ways. Okay, so we're looking for value. Biombo is a value center. There is no doubt about it. Let's offer him a 2-year deal. Why not? We're gonna offer him a 2-year deal. And power forwards, we're looking for value. I need a starter. I need a big name. Man, Tatum almost looks like a value. That max him out. That's as high as I can go. I mean, These are the contracts offer Anthony Davis has got. That's interesting. He's getting lowballed. We'll see. All right. So then now we need who are the other offers besides us? Oh, restricted free agent. So possibly Boston could match us and kind of screw us. Okay, that's the way it'll go then. All right, let's go down and see if we can't find a bargain, um, a bargain power forward for backup. Sarek. Jeff Green, but he's old. James Johnson, but he's old. I can't stand Myers Leonard. Sorry if anybody's a fan. Man, but he's really actually may not be a bad move. I'm gonna offer him 3 years. See how that works. Okay, so I mean, I'd love to bring Yogi back, especially if he's. Oh, I've used all my offers today. Welcome to the recap screen. Okay, thank you. Okay, here's the good thing. Biyombo, Tatum, and Sarek have now signed. So we now have Jason Tatum at power forward. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got that going for us. I. Okay, so we've got these guys. I'm going to renounce. Well, no, I'm going to keep him because that would be a good backup. Okay, let's just see how it all works out. No! No! Ah! Well, we knew that was probably coming. So now we got to go back to power forwards. Man, do I want the brow? I mean, this guy's getting offered everything under the sun. The Celtics. Now, how in the world can you offer him $200 million when you literally have just taken Tatum from me? Wait a minute. No, I didn't. I wanted to do this. So he qualifies, so he could be matched. So really depends on what I want to do. Uh, Rudy Gay did okay last year. Let's go this route. Might be worth it. We'll see how that pans out for us. Drummond. All right. Now, let's see if we can't find us. Ooh. Derrick Rose, Lou Williams. Derrick Rose is definitely a bargain. He's 32. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. So, Drummond, Rose, and Gay have all agreed to contracts with us, which again isn't bad. Now, again, it's an older team now. So we bring these 5 guys in. We're older than what we were, but, we'll have to see. Okay. Let's go ahead and move into the. Let's get out and get into the actual free agency. Okay, so now let's see where we're at on our roster. Okay, our point guards are set. Derrick Rose is going to be our starter. Bowman will be our backup. Williams Goss can ride the deep end of the pine. Shooting guard. Shooting guard Iguodala backup. Iguodala starter. Tyler Bay the backup. Now, Oladipo is still out there, and I'm strongly considering going after Oladipo and making him the starter. But I don't know yet. Small forward, that's going to be an interesting situation. Power forward and center, I'm a little happier now that Rudy Gay and Andre Drummond are set in at the starter positions. That's not bad. They're older. That I worry about, as far as the abilities. But Biyombo and Saric as the main backups, I think solidifies our second string a little bit better. So overall, I think we're okay. Now we just got to find, the right mix to put in here. I'd like to get another shooting guard that could possibly contend for a starting spot. So we'll see how that goes. Let's look at the salary cap. We've still got $30 million in room. So I'm very much down to go after. I think we're going to go after Victor Oladipo. Now, Derek White fits. This is interesting. Oladipo resigned, so he's done. I don't know where he ended up, but he's done. So we got to look for somebody. Josh Richardson. Duncan Robinson, no thank you. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr., I need somebody that 3 and D guard, Danny Green. The only thing, I mean, brick. I don't know if I can actually, stomach that. Malik Monk. I mean, now we're getting down into the guys that wouldn't be starters. I need somebody that can come in and be above. I mean, where the defensive or perimeter D? Okay, best perimeter D guys. Oh, really? Richardson ranks that high on perimeter D. And he's only 28. I don't need this guy to be a primary scorer though, but I mean, might as well. Offer this dude a 4-year instead of a 3-year. Yeah, it's 83 million, but I mean, I'm adding a 4th year for 22 million. But if he turns out to be anything, this could be great. This could be a perfect setup for us. So let's do that. All right, so we're gonna make that offer. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we need to find what we call a value center. Somebody that's going to come up. I have always liked Jordan Bell. Always. The problem is he's just he never developed. I like Justice Patton too. Let's offer Jordan Bell a 2-year deal. But I'm offering a 2-year deal to play him at power forward, not center. And I'm going to offer Justice Patton a 2-year deal. Okay, Jordan Bell signed with us. That's great. That's good to go. Okay, now, day 2, We get Patton, and we get Richardson now. So we got our shooting guard. That's great. I'm going to start renouncing the rights of these guys. No, I'm not going to renounce the rights of Kai Bowman, and we still have him. But these guys here didn't re-sign with us. I'd love to keep Boban, but didn't he re-sign with us? Didn't he? Oh, well. Okay. Third. Okay, so this is what we got right now. We still need a power forward backup. No, we don't, because we got Bell. So now we need a small forward backup. Okay, small forward. It's gonna be someone that it's got to be someone that's affordable. Gerald Green, that's affordable. I want someone that's also a solid leader and plays well in the system. I like Bazemore. Yeah, I'll give you 2 years. There you go. Okay, our team is now complete. So let's go ahead and just skip the rest of free agency. Our team is complete as it's going to get. I need to edit. I need to edit Green, or not Green. I need to edit Bell because we're going to play him at power forward. So center backup position there. There. Now, all right. See, that's not bad. You got those 3 centers and you got those 3 power forwards. Sarr could give Bell. I mean, you see the progression. Gay has dropped down to a 75. That's okay. I can give Jordan Bell a starting nod. I'm not sure what he's done in his recent, as far as his career stats. Last year he averaged 7 points, 4 boards for Cleveland. He's never really, let's find out where his minutes are. Minutes per game. He's never averaged more than 16.5 minutes a game. So I'm going to guarantee him probably 25 to 30 minutes a game at the power forward position. That's going to allow him to possibly blossom. So we got that. Bazemore, he dropped down. But I'm pretty happy overall. I think our team is at least as good as it was last year. Okay, so player progression. Porter went up. Drummond stayed. Rose down 3. Whatever. Okay. All right. Summer League. We're going to skip the Summer League. We always skip the Summer League. I'm just going to get through the off-season. Once we get through the off-season and we get into oh, no. That's crazy. Did anyone else just see that? His injury had said he was injured for the season. And then now he's fully healed. I think what they meant was the Summer League. I hope. Because that's crazy. Okay, where are we going to have the All-Star game? Do we want it in Richmond? Yeah, let's go ahead and just let them have it. Richmond can have the All-Star game. Okay, now, I'm going to go and load up a draft class. I have no idea. Let's see, 2020 where I did. Let's do... I don't know. Just use this one, I guess. Alright. I have no idea what that means. Training camps. This will be fun. Okay, I got 4. Okay. I have 4. Let's just see what we need here. This is something I always do. Free throw for everybody. So everybody's free throw goes up a point. Some of them really needed it. Okay. Let's see. Perimeter defense. Perimeter defense. These guys are good. These guys not so much. Porter Jr. I'm going to add Derrick Rose to perimeter D because he needs it badly. Rebounding. Big man defense. No doubt, Jordan Bell. Okay, that's all of them we can do. And here we are advancing to the next season. Okay. So it looks like every season in my league is going to start in December. I would like to think that after this coming 2021 season, we'll be back to starting in late October, early November, and we can spread things out, but, whatever. Team status, starting lineup's not bad. Rose, Richardson, Porter, Sarek, Drummond. I really believe, I think this team probably win 22 to 24 games at home. I think we'll have 38 to 40 wins. I think we'll be about the same as we were last year. And folks, that is going to be what we will do next time. So thanks for joining us here for the Myleague Expansion Challenge Episode 4. Episode 5, we will simulate the entire 2021-22 season, including the playoffs. And then we will see what happens in the offseason. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.